What do you want to be doing in 10 years' time? Maybe you'll be in college by then, or even have a job. 10 years is also called a decade. Things based on the number 10 use the prefix deca or deci. Most numbers we use are decimals. A decimal number is based on the number 10 and has a decimal point. Written as a dot or period, the decimal point allows you to easily represent fractional quantities such as 23 7/8. Decimals represent numbers that are not whole numbers. The positions of the digits, or their place values, represent the number. Each digit before the decimal point on its left increases by a factor of 10. So the first number to the left is ones, or units. The second is tens, the third is hundreds, and so on. Each digit behind the decimal point, on its right, decreases by a factor of 10. So the first number to the right is tenths, the second is hundredths, the third is thousandths, and so on. To convert a fraction to a decimal, you need to divide the top number, the numerator, by the bottom number, the denominator. So the fraction 3/4 as a decimal is 3 divided by 4. To show the decimal, use long division and continue the long division until the result shows a 0 or begins to repeat. When converting a fraction to a decimal, you also need to show the number of decimal places. In this case, you only need 2 decimal places, since 3 divided by 4 is 0.75. When writing a fraction that is less than 1, you write a 0 before the decimal point to show there are no units. So why use decimals? Decimals are easier to calculate than fractions. Say your home is 1 3/4 miles from school, and your best friend's house is 3/5 of a mile from school. You leave school and go home before going to visit your best friend. What is the total distance you go? It is 1 3/4 plus 3/5 of a mile, of course. But what is that in total miles? In this case, you need to add the fractions. To make this problem easier, just convert fractions to decimals. In this case, 1 3/4 equals 1.75. 3/5 equals 0.6. Therefore, the total distance is 2.35 miles. It's a lot easier to add decimals than it is to add fractions. Decimals are used in daily life because they are easier to work with than fractions. You use decimals every time you count money, such as $2.37. Imagine if you had to write 2 37/100ths instead and add fractions of dollars. Also, unlike U.S. customary units of measurement, the metric system does not use fractions at all. It just uses decimals. Rather than 5 16ths of an inch, we can just use 0.79375 of a centimeter. In fact, for most applications, you could just use 0.8 of a centimeter, which is a number easier to calculate with than 5/16. If you're weighing 2 chemicals for a science experiment, and you have 4/7 of an ounce of one chemical plus 5/9 of an ounce of the other chemical, can you quickly tell which chemical weighs more? Just convert to decimals. It's a lot easier to see that 16.2 grams is greater than 15.75 grams. That is why people usually use decimals in measurements and calculations.